What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, Some. Hit the keys. Here today to do a quick review and demonstration over Xpander by OzSoft. It's as the name would imply. The plugin basically expands or widens your sound, and it does so much more than that. Make sure if you guys like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. But let's go ahead and get right into this review. Some, hit the key. All right, guys. So when you open up the plugin, it's gonna look like this. And if you're thinking that this is just a Wider knockoff, this is like Wider on steroids and then some more steroids. So basically it's got a few different layers. On this first layer, you have your width and then you have your size. So this is kind of like the size of the room or the size of the width. And then you have mod speed and size mod. And those modulation controls control the size right here. Then you have unisono, and obviously you have your mix knob right here. This leak button is a chorus effect. And then you have detune and you have fat. So this detunes your voices and this adds more voices down here. And then you have an enhancer, and the enhancer is basically like an EQ. So we're gonna try this on a few different instruments. We're gonna try it on a synth. We're gonna try it on a vocal, some drums, some piano, just a few different things so you can hear what it sounds like. I made a little sample beat as always. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that. Y'all know the drill. It's not all the way mixed down, but let's go. All right, so that's the little beat that I put together. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this little chorus region. Let's go ahead and hop into Wider. So the first thing I'm gonna put it on is some vocals. So I'm going to let you guys hear kind of what the vocals sound like without the expander on there. And then I'm gonna let you hear what it sounds like with the expander. One thing that I should have noted too, is if you push this X button, it's basically a bypass. So whenever you see the galaxy or whatever that is, it's basically a bypass. There's a ton of different presets. So you can go through the presets here. As you can see, there's a bunch of different presets, or you can go through the presets at the bottom and they have them broken down a little differently. So, you see basic, detuned, lead effects, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and hop into vocal effects, and we'll just put it on vocal widener first, so you can hear what it sounds like. So this is what the vocal sounds like without the expander on there. You and me, I think we're meant to be. Now let's go ahead and throw expander on there. And I guess I could have just hit bypass. You and me, I think we're meant to be. I think the stars aligned when you. So you know what I'm saying? It gives it a nice fat effect. Let's listen to what it sounds like in the mix. So let's go ahead and mess with a few more of these presets. So let's go ahead and throw this one on. You and me, I think we're meant to be. I think the stars aligned when you entered my life. You and me, I think we're meant to be. I think the stars aligned when you entered my life. You and me, I think we're meant to be. I think the stars aligned when you entered my life. You and me, I think we're meant to be. I think the. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm going to just put this back on the initial setting, and then I'm just gonna turn up some of the width and some of that so you can hear what it sounds like. So this is what it sounds like again. You and me, I
I think we're meant to be. I think the stars aligned when you entered my life. You and me, I think we're meant to be. I think the stars aligned.
So as you can see, that adds a lot of width to your sound. So next, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw it on some drums just to get that out the way so that you can hear kind of what it sounds like on some drums. So let me go ahead and pull up all these drums so that you can hear what they sound like. This is what the drums sound like without the expander on there.
You and me, I think we're.
You can get some more of her singing, but let's go ahead and run that back. All right, so now if we throw this expander on there, this is what it's going to sound like once it expands your drums a little bit. So obviously I'm not really one for throwing a whole lot of width on my drums, but you can see how that adds so much more to the drums. It makes them so much more full. And turning up the mod speed and the size mod is giving it a little bit more movement too as well. So let's go ahead and go to one of these presets and just hear what it sounds like. So let's go ahead and check out the stereo medium. My mouse is dying on me. So if you like that wide sound for your drums, this is definitely a plugin I would recommend checking out. So next I'm going to go ahead and throw it on a synth, and we're going to go through some of the more of the other effects in the plugin because they do more justice on like a synth. So I'm going to put it on this subtle detune pattern real quick, and then let's go ahead and change it to pattern. And so basically I have the generic saw from Omnisphere when you first turn it on. You guys all know what it sounds like. It sounds like this. So super annoying. You know, we've all heard that sound before. But now let's go ahead and turn on Xpander and hear what it sounds like. So as you can see, it's giving it a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? It's giving it that chorus effect. It's throwing some EQ on there. It's widening it out in your stereo field. So it's really good for like leads. I feel like it's good for vocals. Again, I feel like it's good if you're looking to fatten up your drums, whatever it is that you're looking to do. This is a really, really solid plugin. I honestly can't believe that I slept on this plugin because it's been out for 3 months. So shout out to one of my subscribers for recommending that I check this out again. He's asked me a couple of times, and I just can't believe I've slept on this plugin. This is a fire plugin, absolutely fire. So I have a piano, and the piano sounds like this. Super basic, but let's throw this super wave on there and check it out. So let's go ahead and unmute that. And so I did forget to mention, but obviously it should be common sense. There's a big volume knob right here in the middle. Each different level has a different control. So this is detune color. And then right here, this is your resonance. So we'll go ahead and mess with some of these features over here as well. And so I'll come over here and I'll mess with the voices too real quick so you can hear the difference. So as you can see, this is a fire widening plugin. You can use it for so much. I mean, I would definitely recommend this. I would definitely recommend maybe, uninstalling Wider, maybe sliding over and installing this. I don't know if I think that it takes over the place of something like an Ozone imager, because with Ozone, you get to image the different bands so that you can do so much different stuff with that. But there's different elements of this plugin that I absolutely love. Like I love the fact that it's a widening plugin that you can add chorus to. I love the fact that you can modulate the chorus and you can do all that. And then you can also detune, you can add different voices. You can change up the sound of your synth, and it's an all-in-one tool, and it's free. It's free. Man, you can't beat that, man. Shout out to OzSoft for making this one for the producer community. My guy, I'm sorry that I'm late to the party. This isn't a paid sponsorship. He didn't get at me, but I'm sorry that I'm late to the party, but I'm trying to bring everybody in. So here we come. So make sure if you guys like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell. So every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Some, hit the key.